reviews on this channel. Kicking off with Mass Effect, doing the entire trilogy. The Mass Effect Made Easy, I'm going to show you from start to finish what I consider to be the best choices to make for the endgame of Mass Effect 3. So without further ado, let's kick into the new career and get started with this.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
I do have a plan on what I'm going to be doing.
Secure connection.
Even down to which characters.
Secure connection confirmed.
Personal preferences, as always. You do you. We will be going with a male.
Please log in to access your profile.
I'll be back after character customization. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. This is a character. Didn't bother changing the name. They don't use the first name anyway. Name him Fart for all I care. Origin doesn't affect the gameplay at all. Just affects how people comment about your past. Same as reputation. We will be going as an adept. And I got the option for talents when you use assault rifles. I'm not sure if you get them on a normal playthrough. I think you specialize in pistols as an adept. But anyway, this is our character. Without further ado, let's get into the first cutscene of the game.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Icarus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters? Check. Navigation? Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift? Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Hey, when it comes to dialogue, if you've flat out never played the game before in your entire life, first time ever seeing it, up here is considered a more passive response, what they call Paragon in the game. Gives you lots of blue options when you start upgrading your character. Down here is the I'm a badass option, what they call in-game as Renegade. Middle is typically the middle ground, neither nor. Anything on the left side of the speech tree is questions to just get further background information, and you'll have some, either they'll be grayed out or they'll be blue and red. Those are your Paragon Renegade speech checks, which you can unlock as you progress through the game and invest skill points into those categories. We'll be going mainly Paragon. Paragon's the easiest to level up, and it'll become very useful in Mass Effect 2 and 3. So let's get into it.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Yep. Why can't I?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Hey, here's our beautiful hunk of a man. Let's get going. Keyboard and mouse controls. You hold spacebar to sprint, spacebar to interact with things, talk to people, so on and so forth. If you want to talk to these people, I don't really care. Talking to them doesn't become important until next game.
The captain's in charge.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Icarus. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure,
Move
Commander.
to vault. Let's crack straight into it. Okay. To pull out your weapons, right click. Hold shift to bring up your inventory, as well as your teammates' inventory. Then click on your weapons that you want to pick. I'm on the assault rifle. It took me a couple minutes to work out how to do. Want to allocate into your quick slots different powers. Just click and drag. And that goes for teammates as well. So if I want his sabotage, I can put it into other side. Nope, apparently you can't do that in the first game. You can do it in the later games though. Anyway, I'm gonna do that. There's something I'm going to change, just to make my life easier. I'm going to add onto my mouse. There we go. These things are non-hostile, no need to shoot them.
Oh god, what happened here?
Easiest fights of your life. There is no ammo in this game. Ammo doesn't come in until the next... till Mass Effect 2. This one has weapon overheating. If that red bar fills up, your gun will jam. basically. I'll be able to shoot for a couple seconds.
Rip right through his shields. We're at a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Just walk straight into cover, and it'll take it automatically. Spacebar is the easiest way to just exit. Anyway, running along.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Probably should have turned off the tutorials. Oh.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Now, as you can see, picking the left option, which keeps the dialogue going, we have multiple options that give us more Paragon and Renegade points. Right side advances the conversation, gets you out of it quicker. But like I said, we want to build up as much Paragon points as possible. Make our lives a lot easier, especially endgame and in future games.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Move out.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Usually your powers games that can bend around corners. But here we are.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Let go.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you
There is
there.
a special weapon upgrade you can get. Don't know if there is a guaranteed spot for it. It's like snowball rounds, basically. You can it keeps your gun from overheating, and you can fire off for eternity.
Hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
I feel like it's a pretty rare attachment to find, though.
Oh god, they're still alive!
What did the Geth do to them?
Need to waste the overheat. But we leveled up. To level up, press escape on keyboard and mouse. Come over to squad. And this is your skill tree. Charm is the Paragon option. We're going to dump points into Charm whenever we get the opportunity to. Followed by, I would like to unlock a barrier. Barrier, especially as an adept, is kind of like an emergency shield. It's saved my life way too many times. Let us dump some into adept and some into assault rifle. We will want lift eventually, so we're going to start throwing some into throw. If you want to micromanage a crew, you can assign their talent points yourself. I'd hate doing it, so I'm just gonna auto level them up. And let's get straight back into it. Red doors require decryption skills. You can unlock a majority of them. And
that door.
I'm going to
security locks engaged.
Put in here when I'm editing this, and I'm going to explain to you how to do this because it's a little bit of a headache. Alright, I'm handing it over to future me. Hello. So, the decryption in this game requires you to follow a minigame of moving a blue triangle from the outer ring into the very center where the timer is by avoiding red and orange blocks. You do this by left clicking. Left clicking moves you in a ring, right clicking moves you out a ring, and the goal is to get into the center before the timer runs out. Easy as that. Alright, and here's some survivors.
Thank the Maker. Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Williams, take us to the space.
You can't stop it.
Hush, Manuel. Go right
there. Skip through cutscenes when you're like saying goodbye and they just don't shut up and spam spacebar, and it skips their dialogue. Well, let's crack on with it. Into another cutscene.
Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Only we're a couple seconds quicker.
Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
We got no time to marvel on the ship. easy. Now, before you push straight onto the spaceport, turn your right. There's another shed. There is more survivors in there and a speech check to pass. Which is why I invest into charm really early. But hopefully I did a good job explaining this.
Everybody stay calm out there.
Easy as that.
We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Now, to get the blue option here, you actually have to ask. Investigate and ask questions.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
So we're
I have
saying
to
goodbye.
go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
So yes, if you have a high enough speech level and your Paragon score is high enough as well, you'll unlock these options. Top one will always be Paragon, the blue options, which is what we're always going for. Down the bottom here is your Renegade options. They'll always show up as red. So typically you always want to do, no, you always want to do it. It'll always lead to a better outcome. So here we go.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
I have to go.
And we're done. Not bad little upgrades.
Will never be the same.
You can come in here, electronics. It is the exact same as decryption. And got a few new things. Beautiful, moving on. There is nothing else noteworthy out here, so we're just going to go straight up onto the docks. There's Nihilus.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Come back here, there's something here. Got radioactive rounds from that. We're going to go into equipment. The screen's a little confusing. So you select the weapon and or armor that you want to upgrade, even down to grenades. I want you click in one of the blue squares up here, the empty ones. You can switch out upgrades. Click once into it. I want radioactive rounds. We have the combat sensor. So now our assault rifle is slightly better.
A Turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us on the north.
Something's moving, over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up.
He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Your Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
So that's a pretty nice little upgrade. Same thing. Escape equipment. Find the grenade tab, which is this one. Click under the blue slot, and our grenades are upgraded. Alright, guns out. And now our weapon does toxic damage. So it's slightly stronger. Everything in your way, make your way all the way to the end. Too easy, and we need to apply our barrier to our equipment slots and activate the tram controls, and now we're onto the final section of Eden Prime.
Set the charges, destroy the entire colony, leave no evidence that we were here.
Yeah, this
demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Just press spacebar.
We need to find them all and shut them down.
Move unless you're shot or forced out of it. But you have 5 minutes to do it. There's plenty of time, especially if you just charge them, like the one there. Got one back here. And head safe. And all the way to the very end, the final charge. We're done here. Take everything for now, you can sort out the Omnigel stuff later. If you so desire. Done here. Do not get too close to the beacon. It will drag you straight into a cutscene. You want to go to the far right and far left sides. There are some things to decrypt and some items to get. So let's go do that.
Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
No, I don't know how much of that got cut off, but the episode's ending here anyway. I think the recording may have froze in the middle of that conversation there. Just, like I said, just pick every top right option for the Paragon points, and we'll be leaving it here for now, going up to see our pilot to bring us into the Citadel. But thank you so very much for watching and or tuning in. If you found this remotely helpful in any way, hit the like, subscribe button, stay tuned for the next episode, and I'll see you then. Take care.